everyone. I hope everyone's having a good day. It's an exciting day. It's a happy Saturday. I got a new toy. Now, this is an ASCII, AKSEY heating mat. So, I used a discount to get it on Amazon. It was $26. I am new to the heating mat. Now, because my video that I showed of my resin being too cold, it really bothered me. So, my stuff didn't come out very good in that video. But I want to try this heating mat and not have to use the curing machine. And I want to use the lovely Christmas molds that I got, because I had to wait 12 hours for them to demold. Yes, I had to wait 12 hours. Well, I didn't want to wait 12 hours. And I had the other ones in the curing machine, but the curing machine is too big for my table right here, as you know. And my table is level. My coffee table is not. So I'm going to make up some resin, and we're going to try this again. And then we will come back and see how this works. See if it really does what it says it does. All right, be back in a moment. All right, we're back. The resin is in the debubbler because, like I said, it's not really that warm in my house, and I got this cool machine here. I want to see how it works. So I'm letting my resin sit in the debubbler. I put it in the resin mixer machine, and it just made a lot of bubbles, which it normally wouldn't do. So I'm degassing it as best I can. And I have colors ready. I have yellow and some violet, some pink and some green and some red. So we'll see how these turn out. I only picked out 5 colors, even though there are 7 of these and 3 of those, but that makes 10, so we'll do 2 of each color. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. These are the holographic molds. It's starting to clear up now. It's looking like it's supposed to. It wasn't bubbly when I put it in the container. It didn't have that many bubbles. I imagine it's because it's trying to be cold outside. It's less than 40 degrees Fahrenheit outside, so it's probably about 60 to 70 in the house, and it's got to be at least 80. Unfortunately, I do not have access to the thermostat of my heat. It is controlled by the landlord. They say it's up at 75, but it don't feel like it, because downstairs gets warmer than the upstairs, and I'm upstairs. And I keep telling them they need new radiators in here. This Victorian house has all radiators, and they're old, very, very old. All right, so we're gonna let that sit, and we'll be back. Okay, we're back. Let me adjust this so you can see everything. Here we go. Make sure you can see everything. Adjust my... Oh, that thing being cockeyed is probably bothering everybody like me who has OCD. Straighten it out. There we go. Make sure that it's still level. As you can see, there's still some bubbles in there, but like I said, we're testing out the heat mat. We're not testing out the resin. We already know that the T-Expert Clear Cast is a very good resin. So let's not have that shoved into there. And we're going to get my head in the way so I can see through this, and I can see that it is level. Yes. All right. Hold on. I have to take a moment and shut off my other video. All right. We don't need Chloe Rose art talking in the middle of my video. I totally forgot I had it on. I do check out other artists. All right. So we are going to pour these into these little pots. Stir them up. Fill this. Then we will turn on the heat mat, put the cover on it, and see how it works. I hope I didn't make too much resin. I normally do, but if I did, I'm not going to worry about it. It looks like I did okay. I probably did, but that's okay. Doesn't matter. I'll just find another silicone mold like I always do and throw it in there. I wish I had like, oh, I don't know. Some of those skull molds that everybody likes to grab. So let's go ahead and mix this and get it in and get it started. Ooh, it's not mixed in very well, but that's okay. Whoops, I spilled. Oh well. I spilled over a little bit. I'm gonna have to clean that up. Oh no, I have to get that before it goes everywhere. It should clean up pretty easy. This is a silicone mat to cover it, so let's get that cleaned up. There we go. Don't want to waste the resin. Let's go ahead and swoop it like this. That way it doesn't go that way. It goes that way. Oh, I am so screwing up. Oh well. I am just so not with it. I've been up since 6 o'clock this morning. So please forgive me. All right. Let me get a wipe here. Oh, they smell so good. They're lemon fresh cleanup wipes. No particular brand, just lemon fresh cleanup wipes. So that I can clean up. All right. There we go. That'll work. That'll work. That off my. There we go. Okay. Scoot some of that over to there. That way it doesn't spill off this end because it looks like it wants to. Yeah, like I said, because it is cold in my apartment, there will be some bubbles. Plus, I'm stirring it as I'm moving it, so that's going to make some bubbles. But if you look at the resin in the pots, they look pretty clear. So let's go ahead and keep going. Trudge through. Trudge through, trudge through. I'm going to do this one first. Then I will fill the rest of this one with this. My nose itches. All right. Glad these are kind of thin. That'll work. I may not be able to get all of these in, or I may, who knows. It's getting rather warm, so I want to get them in there. Like I said, we're not checking out the mold or the resin. We're checking out the heat mat. I bought it on Amazon. It had a 5% off coupon. So it was $26.40. And the brand is AKSEY ASCII. It came with a silicone mat, a resin cup, a resin stirrer, silicone stirrer, and it came with some pipettes in these little plastic cups that I got here because I ran out yesterday. So I was kind of happy to see 10 little cups. I would like to get some more. As much as I don't really like these cups, they are still very useful. I prefer the silicone cups. But, oh yeah, and it came with the silicone cup too. It did come with a nice silicone cup. I'm not going to complain about that. So it was worth the money. I just want to see if it would really work better with my resin projects because of it being cold. Now they say that the mat is supposed to help with bubbles. I don't know anything about a mat helping with bubbles, but some say it does. I don't know. I have never used one. This is my first time using it, so we'll see. We'll see if it does help with bubbles in, those are going to look so pretty, bubbles in our resin pieces. Yeah, it's starting to get rather thick and goopy. Let's get that over there. And again, that one is the same one that overfilled last time. I do not understand why it keeps doing that. It just seems to want to do that. Okay, now let's get the rest of this resin stirred up. Yeah, it's coming out pretty clear. It's got a few bubbles in it. Let's try and stir it slowly so we don't incorporate more bubbles. Alright. And pour it from really high to help them bubbles pop. Alright. And we'll do one more. I guess we got enough for one more. Sort of. I'll just drain all these into one. No, at least we don't have too much resin. That's good. There we go. Let's get as much of this out as we can. In there. We'll move. I'm going to leave that on there. Move this up. Oh, I wonder if I can. Come on, baby. Move. Thank you. It did. It moved. Perfect. All right. Let's get this on here. Yeah, that resin's trying to thicken up already. So let's get it all going. All right. Let's get as much of this resin out as we can. Okay. Yeah, that didn't quite fill up, but that's okay. We're not worried about that filling up. We're worried about how this is going to work. So, since these aren't filled, get these out of here so they don't get dirty. All right. And we'll see how this heat mat works. Oh, I got them dirty anyways. Oh, I'll dry. I did not realize I had resin on my glove. All right. So I'm gonna clean this up and be right back. All right, let's give this a shot. Plugged in. You use this little knob to really turn it on. Okay, it's off. Let's turn it on. Okay. Then you use this timer. Well, We'll set it for 2 hours. Let me make sure it's on. Yeah, it's on. Okay, and then we'll put the cover over it. Like it's supposed to. It says good luck. Yeah, I'm gonna need it. Good luck. We'll put the cover over it. And then we'll let it sit. Yeah. Check it. See if it's working. Oh yeah, it's working. Let's cover it. Really good. Keep it covered. Keep it covered. Keep it covered. Keep it covered. Check on the way. All right. Got my mask. Got my tops. All right. Okay, well, it's almost time to demold these. It still says 2 hours, but I know I put them in at 320 and it's already almost 5. So I'm going to check them. Fix that smoke alarm out there. So I'm going to take the lid off. It does have a smell. Smell it. Oh. Well, at least they didn't spill over. That's good. Yeah, they're hard. I imagine they're probably, there's some bubbles, not a lot. They're hot. So I'm going to go ahead and figure out how to turn this off. Okay, and let them cool down. I think they have to cool for 30 minutes, so I'm going to leave the thing over them while they cool. And then we will come back, because they only had a few minutes left for the 2 hours. We'll come back for the demold and see how they look. Alright, see you in a few. Okay, it should have cooled down by now. Let's see how well it's gonna work out. Well, it does feel a little cooler. Like I said, I was planning on getting this next month, but well, we don't know what next month will bring. Yeah, they've cooled down. Well, they feel cured. This one wasn't filled up all the way, so they're still a little bendy and warm. Ooh, that needs cleaned. Oh yeah. That worked beautifully. So, was the heat mat worth it? I'd say yes. I'd say it was worth it. So, they came out pretty decent. Let them cool all the way. They're really good. I did notice something about this Merry Christmas one. The writing is not backwards like it's supposed to be. So there's definitely a flaw in the coaster. But that's okay. Yeah, they got a few little air bubbles, but nothing serious. They look pretty good. I mean, imagine if you, well, this one came out really good, so we got a few little air bubbles. I imagine if you let the resin sit before starting the heat mat and let the bubbles dissipate. But like I said, it's cold in my house, so it caused a lot of bubbles to start with. And yeah, they came out really good, and they're ready to be unmolded. So I'm gonna let them sit and cool and consider it a success. And of course this is flat, so it stores pretty nice and it's cooling pretty quickly. So yeah, I like it. It was definitely worth the almost 30 bucks to get a heat mat. So if you're thinking about getting a heat mat, wondering if you should, I'd say go for it. Alright, thank you for joining me. Hit subscribe, like, share, leave a comment. Check out my links, check out my store, check out my spring store. Excuse my cough. And again, thank you for joining me. If you're not subscribed, hit that little red subscribe button and tickle that bell for all notifications. Alright, bye-bye. Thank you.